I didn't believe in being watched. Not really. I'm 23, work remote, live alone well, lived alone, and like most people my age, I assumed fear came from movies or podcasts or the news, not from real life. Not from something that could follow you home. This started about 3 months ago, right after I broke up with my ex. I just moved into my first solo apartment in Columbus, Ohio. Nothing fancy, third floor, beige walls, cheap carpet that smelled like cleaning chemicals and old dust, but it was mine. My first place where I didn't have to compromise with anyone. I worked from home, so most days I barely went outside. Coffee in the morning, laptop on the kitchen counter, blinds half open so the sun could come in, but not enough that people could see me. That detail matters later. A few weeks after moving in, I started noticing him. At first, it was nothing. Just a guy I saw a few times around the complex. Gray hoodie. Average build. Not tall, not short. The kind of face you forget the second you look away. Late 30s, maybe early 40s. He didn't stare. That's what made it worse. He'd just be there, by the mailboxes, sitting on the low brick wall near the dumpster, sometimes leaning against a light pole like he was waiting for someone who never showed up. Then I started noticing the car. A blue sedan, older model, always parked in different spots, but always with a clear view of my building. I told myself I was being dramatic. Apartment complexes are full of people. Cars move. Faces repeat. Patterns don't mean intent. Until one night, I saw him somewhere he shouldn't have been. I went to Chipotle, 15 minutes away, a different neighborhood, somewhere I'd never gone before, just because I wanted a burrito bowl and didn't feel like cooking. I walked in, glanced at the menu, and my stomach dropped. Gray hoodie. Same man. He was sitting alone, phone face down on the table, not eating. Not ordering. Just sitting there. When I stepped back outside with my food, I felt stupid for even checking. But a few seconds later, the door opened behind me. Footsteps. He walked past me. Got into a blue sedan. My hands were shaking so badly, I dropped my keys. I didn't drive home right away. I sat in my car for 20 minutes, watching my mirrors, replaying every moment in my head, trying to find a coincidence big enough to calm myself down. There wasn't one. That night, I barely slept. After that, I started documenting everything. Dates, times, where I saw him, where the car was parked. I took photos when I could without being obvious. I pretended to be on my phone while my camera pointed just enough toward the parking lot. I finally called the police. They were polite, calm, almost bored. They told me unless he threatened me, touched me, or trespassed, there wasn't much they could do. Seeing someone in public wasn't a crime. Sitting in a car wasn't a crime. They suggested I stay aware, maybe invest in cameras. I thanked them and hung up, feeling embarrassed for even calling. A week later, I found the note. It was under my door when I got home from taking the trash out. No envelope. Just a folded piece of lined paper. My hands went cold when I opened it. You should really close your blinds at night. That was it. No name. No smiley face. No smiley face. No explanation. Just proof. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I locked the door, turned off every light, and sat on my couch in the dark staring at the window. My blinds were open. I closed them slowly, carefully, like someone might be watching the movement from outside. I didn't stay there much longer after that. 2 weeks later, I moved out. I packed everything in daylight. I slept at a friend's place until my parents could take me in. I didn't tell the apartment complex why. I didn't leave a forwarding address. I thought that was the end of it. I was wrong. A month later, I was driving near my parents' house. Quiet neighborhood, tree-lined streets. The kind of place where nothing bad is supposed to happen. I stopped at a stop sign 2 blocks from their street, and there it was, a blue sedan, parked on the side of the road, engine off, windows dark. I didn't see him, but I didn't need to. I drove past without slowing down. I didn't look back. I didn't tell my parents. I didn't call the police. I told myself it was just a car. I haven't seen it since. But sometimes late at night when the house is quiet and everyone else is asleep, I catch myself standing in my childhood bedroom, staring at the window. The blinds are closed. I still check them every night because I know what I saw. and whoever he was, he knew how to find me.